Hello, good morning, everyone. It's Tina. And there has been a common theme, a pattern that's been showing up lately in all the people that I've been talking to. And what they say to me is, Tina, I feel this loss of power. I feel a loss of control in certain areas of my life. And some people don't even realize that they're giving up their power to their life, to their situations every single day. So I want to bring this out in the open and start looking at what are ways that we give up our power, because I know I talk to a lot of high achieving people that get shit done with velocity. And in order to get shit done with velocity, what they do sometimes is they give their power up in the process. They give up time with their families. They give time up with their personal life, their friendships, but they learn to justify it. So let me just share ways that we're giving away our power that we don't even see. See if you notice yourself in any of these scenarios. And I could talk about a million ways that I give up my power every single day. It's a human being thing, okay, guys? If you're doing this, don't make yourself wrong. It's just a noticing, and this is what it's about, bringing it into awareness. So one of the things that we do is we give into guilt trips. You know, like your boss puts something on your desk and says, "Hey, can you get this done in the next 2 hours?" And you're like, "What the hell? I have all of this stuff already on my plate. Like, please, I really need it." Da da da. And it's like, you know that you have other things to do, but you feel guilty and you give in and you put what you were doing on the back burner. Maybe even you give up your lunch to get things done. You give up time with your family to get things done. You're actually giving away your power when you do that. Another thing that we do all the time, that gives up our that we give away our power, is we engage with people that are energy suckers, that are energy vampires. They suck the life out of us. We get angry, we get frustrated, we get annoyed, but instead of communicating what's there, we hold it in. We give away our power when we don't have those conversations that are very powerful. Because let's face it, it's not easy to have conversations that are really challenging sometimes. It's easier to step over it. But what we do is we compound those things and we feel a sense of loss of power because we do that. Another thing that we do, I have a whole bunch of things that I wrote down. We sometimes base our self-worth on other people's opinions of us. You know, if somebody thinks something about us, if you have an ex-spouse or maybe ex-business partners or something like that, and somebody thinks something about you or believes something about you, and you internalize that and you actually start to believe that it's true, you're giving them your power. You actually start believing that what they say and attaching what they say to your personality, to your person, instead of just, that's a thought, that's a belief, that's a view, and it's not the truth. It's just their truth. We are giving them our power. Another thing that we do is, I get stuck in this trap. Not as much anymore, but I used to all the time. Getting stuck in drama. You know, when we talk about people, you're sitting around with your girlfriends drinking wine and you're like, "Oh, did you hear about so and so? I can't believe that's happening." You know, and sometimes you're in those conversations and you feel like this doesn't align with me, but we don't say anything. We just sit there and we're kind of like at the effect because we don't have the courage to say, "Ugh, you know what? This conversation makes me feel uncomfortable." They're not here to defend themselves. So we act differently in front of different people. We're giving our power away. There are a million scenarios that I can come up with right now, and you can probably come up with, where you feel like something's not working. Something's not working inside. It feels out of alignment. Now, I know you didn't just come here for all the problems. You came here for some solutions. So I'm going to give you 3 easy ways to take back your power today. If you feel like there's a loss of power, you're feeling angry, you're feeling something doesn't fit, you're feeling a certain way, one of the things that you can do today is start noticing the situations when you're giving your power away. the situations that feel out of alignment with your core values, the situations where you're around certain people and you're like, this isn't actually who I am. So awareness is key. Start paying attention to the patterns of where you are showing up, where you feel out of alignment. That is number one. Number two, stop playing victim to your circumstances. If you are telling yourself, oh my gosh, and you're complaining, I don't have enough time, I have to do all of these things, you're being a victim to your circumstance. Meanwhile, you're putting those things on your plate. There's a reason, there's a payoff. So just notice when you're complaining about all the things you have to do, and ask yourself this: what can I take off my plate? Who can I get to help support me to win this game? Maybe you're lone wolfing it in life. You know what I mean by that? You feel like you have to do everything. You have to be the one to take your kids to travel hockey, travel soccer, whatever they're doing. You're afraid to ask for help. You take on everything. Maybe one of the things you get to do is really reevaluate your priorities. What is important to you? The other thing you can do is speak up for what you want. Now, I know this is challenging for a lot of people. They're waiting for permission to get what they want. I say permission is a permit to serve your mission, and the only person that can give you permission is you. You get to give yourself permission, a permit to serve your mission. Now, I know that sometimes having powerful conversations is a challenge. It might bring up some feelings, some thoughts and emotions. That's okay. Be willing to be with your feelings, thoughts, and emotions, and know you're not your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. People will say, I am scared. No, you're experiencing fear, but you as a human are not scared. You just have a feeling. So be willing to speak up for what you want. I know there's so many people that are having issues in relationships. They have desires that aren't met. And instead of just talking about it and feeling free, we attach all of these stories about what the other person might think or feel or what they might say, and we hold back. What would it be like for you to not have to hold back what you want in your life? Listen, this is the truth. We only get one kick at this can called life. And if you are not in the driver's seat, if you're in the passenger seat, or even worse, you're in the back seat with your blinders on, you're going to have an experience of, is this it? Is this life? And I'm telling you, no, this is not it. There's things that you don't know that are hiding behind your view. The reason why you hold back your communication, the reason why you don't ask for what you want. Somewhere in life, you made a decision that it wasn't safe. What would it be like for you to feel safe, to communicate how you feel? What would it be like to feel completely in your power so that nobody can say, here, keep doing. You're like, yeah, you know what? That doesn't actually work for me. I don't want to keep doing that. What would it be like for you to feel 100% in the driver's seat and not feel overwhelmed by your schedule, because you know you are the creator of it? Now, if this resonates, I don't even know. I can't even see who's hello, everyone. Let me know what you're hearing. Where are you giving your power away in your life? For me, I give into guilt trips with my kids all the time. Like all the time. Mom, can you take me to the mall? I really want this. I'm like, no, I'm not driving you to the mall right now. But Mom, I haven't spent time with you. Heartstrings. And I'm like, okay, let's go to the mall. Geez, I just gave my power away. No, I don't want to do that. We give it away to our kids all the time. We say yes when we want to say no. Let me know what you're willing to do to take back your power. Are you willing to give yourself a permit to serve your mission? Are you willing to have those challenging conversations? Are you willing to stop playing victim to your circumstance and do something about it? Are you willing to show up with velocity, knowing that you damn well deserve it, knowing that you are worthy? And are you willing to see that this is the only life in this physical form that you get? And you get to live it in the driver's seat, not in the passenger seat. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. We are trained to be contained. We got to get out of the container. There is no container. We create our own limits. You get to live limitless if that's what you choose. If you're holding back, there's a reason why. You just can't see it. Now, if you're ready to get in the driver's seat, if you have something that you want to take on with velocity, maybe it's releasing weight, maybe it's having more intimacy in your relationship, maybe it's starting a business or creating momentum in your business, whatever that is, are you willing to commit to having it work in your life? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to have that? I promise you, when you are committed to something, there is magic on the other side. And if you're struggling, if you don't know how, or you need accountability, book a call with me, okay? Do not wait any longer. Life is ticking. Life is passing you by. Get in the driver's seat. So, hey, Krista, I can't wait to see you tonight. We have a challenge that's starting tonight. The challenge is this. Are you willing to get into the driver's seat of your life? Slow the F down to speed up. Are you willing to complete that book? Are you willing to, for me, it's to release a few extra pounds. Why? And I said in my post yesterday, I feel sexy, I feel great, but I know I'm not my best version. I know that. And I'm tired of complaining about it. I'm tired of being a victim to my story. Oh my gosh, I put on 20 pounds this year. I think it's 30 pounds in the last 3 years, and that's okay. I'm not beating myself up. I'm not making myself wrong. I'm choosing to do something about it instead of complaining in my head. Sometimes we don't complain outwardly, but we complain to ourselves. We bully ourselves. I'm not tolerating that anymore. I can't tolerate that anymore because I got to stand for too many people and too many transformations to beat myself up. You guys see how this works? Anyways, if you want to book a call with me, if you know that you're giving your power away and you want to take it back and say enough is enough, let's just have a conversation. Listen, I don't sell because I don't believe that I can sell a transformation for you. You got to be willing to want it for yourself. So this isn't a sales pitch. This is how important is your life to you? And do you want support to get everything? You get to have it all. You get to have it all, okay? And I'm having it all. So if you want to be part of the Have It All Club, book a call with me. Anyways, I love you. I love you. I love you. If you are being badass in your life, keep being badass and give it away to others. Share your nuggets, share your inspiration, empower others to do the same. Let's cause a ripple effect, you guys. Let's wake up the world. If you are awake and living your best life, don't be stingy. Give it away to others, okay? I love you. I can't wait to see you. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.